Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Song Reaction Analysis with your girl, JVB. How are you guys doing today? Oh my goodness, so much new music coming out, and one of them is babymetal featuring Poppy. Okay, that is pretty insane. To be honest, I am not sure how I feel about Poppy. I don't know. From me to you, featuring Poppy. Let's just check it out and see what happens. We love babymetal. And Poppy's interesting because I remember Poppy from when she used to do her crazy videos, which I so loved. I thought that was the most original, unique thing I've ever seen. And suddenly she was doing metal music and I'm like, what is happening? Yeah, so let's go. Okay. Okay, so the riff is freaking awesome. They're so cute. They're still so freaking cute. Like, I love that voice. They're always so sweet, and then the music is so heavy. This I feel is a bit more uplifting, right from the beginning. Interesting riff in the beginning. I was like, huh, what kind of timing is that? Maybe it's just me. I have to listen to it again. I feel with babymetal, there's just so much to look at. I love watching them dance. They're all so pretty. And then also their vocals, it's just so adorable. There's a lot going on. Okay. Okay, let's start again. Yeah, very interesting. And you're scared 'cause you're running for cover, but you might be ready for. And if the demons know you're scared to death, then they will find you where you are. Is there a virus infecting your system? Have the class of an animal mark. That'll make you run on fast, or we will never, never, never be apart. The evil last is motive, and now so do I. And now hold you to a fragile line. With this rage inside me, give me to talk it, give me to talk it. Maybe now we can kill the enemy. Don't tell me kisses, can't have the back your mouth. So cute! It's like cheerleaders. There's no time like where we are. I'm so bored, I don't care if it's a consequence, so I'll come find you where you are. Instead of saying if I wish for destruction, instead of call that I can make. And I have all the random crimson on the faces in my way. And it goes from me to you. I'm getting them from your mouth. You can show me, but you know you don't stand a chance. With this rage inside me, give me to talk it, give me to talk it. Maybe now we can kill the enemy. Don't tell me kisses, can't have the back your mouth. Okay, I gotta stop because of copyright stuff. So what I find extremely interesting and weird is that Poppy's just standing there. That is so weird to me. It's why is she not she should be going crazy, you know?
And maybe that's the whole point of it, because Poppy is known for that kind of stuff, right? Like, I don't know if you've ever watched her. I highly recommend you watching her old videos back when. I don't know. It's like probably almost 10 years ago. I don't know. But I found that part a little weird. I think that the melody, baby metal, has always had a knack for just like being heavy, being cute as hell, and also very melodic. And I feel like that song, it reminds me almost a little bit of Electric Callboy. However, as of right now, nothing has really quite stuck with me. So, and it could be just like because there's so much going on. But I love the melodies, and I love the rhythm, and I love the guitars, especially the breakdown. So let's go back to that. The songwriting is obviously, the production is freaking amazing. Let's go back to here. And dissect it a bit more. I like those guitars. I love that part. And that riff. So good.
There's no time like where we are. I'm so bored, I don't care if it's a consequence, so I'll come find you where you are. Instead of setting my wish for destruction, instead of all that I can make, and I have all the random crimson on the faces in my way. And it goes from me to you. I'm getting it from your mouth. You can shove it.
I love that.
But you ain't no stand a chance. With this rage inside me, keep me to talking, keep me to talking. Maybe now we can kill the enemy. とても厳しい。Can't come back your mouth. Carry on like a bomb, gonna mean to you. Yeah.
That part is so cute. It is just so, I keep thinking of like cheerleaders and like this whole, it's a 90s vibe a little bit too. It's just so cute. It's adorable. I want to go back to that one more time. It's so good. Great songwriting. And I think it's a great combination with them singing so cute and then Poppy doing the screaming part of it. It's cool, but it's just still really weird to me that she's just like so still. Because it's like, you want to like, go crazy. She's like, no, I'm Poppy. I do what I want. I love that part. Oh shit! I love the breakdown. And then they changed the key. That was kind of cool. It's like, woo, what? That was really cool. I want to go back to the breakdown. I love the melody. I think I went too far. I love the melody. Na, 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 na. It's really cool. But when the breakdown happens, it's just so interesting to me. I love the way the song built up to that point. And then the little breakdown really gave us that cool little vibe of electronics mixed with metal. And then when they come back in, it's just like insanity. I love that, the way the song is building. Their vocals are super beautiful, as always. And I love that Poppy's just like the screamer in this video, in this song. It's really good. It's a great combination, actually. Let me know what you think. Let's go back to here one more time. One more time. Love that. Love the melody. And those guitars. Awesome. Yes. Okay, so I gotta say, I loved the way the song built and the way the song ended, and I love the middle part. It reminded me a lot of Electric Callboy, in the sense that there was just enough electronic music, the pulsing, and then building it back up to the heavy guitars coming in. That guitar solo was freaking insane. It was so good. I love that whole little insanity, how it like built up to this insanity, and I kind of like just like, bah, went out with a bang, basically. And, also that reminds me, I haven't done babymetal in a minute. Babymetal is so much freaking fun. They're always fun. There's an aspect of watching them and listening to them that has that, like, all the good parts. It's melodic. It's heavy. It is very rhythmic. You could dance to it or you could mosh to it. I just love the combination of it. And then Poppy definitely threw me off. At first I was like, what? And in general, I feel that, I didn't even realize she was still doing music or is doing metal music until recently, because I think of Spirit Box, something like when they were at the Grammys and they thought that the Spirit Box singer was Poppy and she went with it. It was so freaking hilarious. I love that. But I just love that. And now that I heard the song a bit more, the melody is totally stuck in my head. And I do like the breakdown, the bridge, because when she was singing in Japanese, I love that. I love the contrast of that. And also the melody and the feel of it was like definitely different. Just great contrast, which always a good contrast makes a good song. Keeps it interesting, keeps it building, and keeps like a variety. It just like keeps the story moving. And then when it gets to the end, it's just like freaking insane. I love that so much. And then Poppy like screams more. Yeah, I think like as far as the visual, the only thing I think is for me that I would say is Poppy standing still is kind of weird. But when I think about it, that is kind of Poppy as far as being on video. And I've seen some of her live performances, and she runs around. She's actually a great front person as well. So I'm sure it was intentional, obviously, but it threw me off at first. And maybe that is the whole point of like the contrast from me to you, you know? Love it. In the comments below, let me know, what did you guys think? Are you surprised? And I know that babymetal has also collaborated with Alex Terrible. Whew, I can't wait for that. I don't know if the new album is out yet or if they're just teasing with the songs coming out, but I am excited. I'm excited to have babymetal back. That's awesome. And I love the fact that they've been collaborating with a lot of artists, because I think in the current like climate we're in as far as rock and metal music goes, it hasn't really been that prominent, right? Like, let's be honest, like at least in the mainstream, not that we really care about the mainstream, but when it comes to like big artists and big tours and stuff like that, you know, I haven't really heard much of them or from them, but I feel like when artists collaborate, it's just like they all leverage their audiences and, you know, introduce another artist band to their audience, vice versa. And I think this is just a beautiful thing of teamwork and really bringing up the scene again, you know. I'm really excited for the album. There's so much good music coming out right now. Sleep Token, I just did a Sleep Token reaction before that. Was definitely like not looking as happy. But let me know what you think, guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me, checking out the song. And, you know, for those who sometimes get upset about stopping, you have to realize as reactors, we have to always fight the copyright thing. So the you know, claims. And so we need to stop quite a bit and rewind so that we have a reason to justify why we're doing this. And this is always, my intention is always also to make it very educational, because, you know, for those musicians out there, it's always interesting to hear different approaches of how to write a song, how to produce a song, the choices that were made. For example, her vocals in the beginning were also super dry. And I noticed that with Sleep Token as well, with Vessel. So I think that might just be like the new trend where the voice is not so much treated. And, you know, I mean, you can do whatever you want as an artist, but I think it's always a creative choice, and there's a reason why it is. And I always admire that, because the voice of itself is an instrument as well. And then it's like this finding the balance in the mix when you want to have the voice be up here, but you don't want to drown the voice with all these like, you know, reverbs and delays and stuff like that. So I find it interesting how the vocal was still so prominent and so powerful in the front without sacrificing the music, vice versa. You know, the balance, the mix was just like perfect. And then when they're all sing together, I love that, like the kind of cheerleading kind of parts. That's what I call it. And then obviously Poppy, that was just like also the right amount of scream, like the level of it. It was just perfection. That mix was really, really good. Great song structure, great arrangement, and great production. And again, that was that surprise factor in the bridge, which is also, I love that, you know, because it gives it just like another dimension to the song, and it also gives it another flavor and the surprise factor, which also makes a good song, like we talked about earlier, the contrast, you know. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe, like, notification bell so you never miss a post of mine. And whatever babymetal reactions I was able to keep on my channel, they are up here somewhere or down there somewhere. And let me know what should be the next reaction as far as metal goes, and maybe even babymetal. Love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Make every day a great day, and always, always follow your bliss. And speaking of following, make sure that you also hit the links in my description below to support this channel. Either hit super thanks, super like, and or definitely check out the sponsors. I also have my own music, which is not as metal as this, but it's still pretty badass. Otto's Daughter. And also I have a new channel for all my girls out there, women out there, Her Gypsy Rebel. And a link is somewhere here as well, and you can check that out. I have a lot of podcast guests going on and just talk in general about empowerment and freedom and living life on your terms, which is a must these days. So much love, and I'll see you in the next one.